I recommended a settlement to my client. He turns around and said, "Whose side are you on?" How do you think that made me feel, and why did I recommend it? Would you like to learn the answer? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law here in the state of New York. So here's the scenario. My client brings a lawsuit. He suffered significant injury as a result of a doctor's harm, his carelessness. And now, close to trial, we now get a settlement offer from the defense. I bring my client into the office, and now we have an honest discussion about the settlement offer. And the first thing my client says to me once I present him with the offer and I tell him my recommendation that I think he should accept that offer, he turns around to me and says, "Mr. Oginski, whose side are you on?" Now, the reason he said that was because he believed that his case was worth a tremendous amount more than what the defense had offered. And we had a great discussion about the risks and alternatives to going forward with a trial as opposed to accepting the defense's offer. Now, I will share with you that the defense made a very, very substantial offer, and this was not the very first offer. Now, this was a significant offer after extensive settlement negotiations. Now the defense came back and gave us their best number possible. And that even though we have a great case, there is still the risk that a jury could throw the case out and feel that we were not able to prove that we were more likely right than wrong, that what the doctor did departed from good and accepted medical care. And if that was the case, he would get absolutely nothing. There was also the risk that a jury could come back with a verdict with less than what it was that what the defense was offering. And again, he could not conceptualize, did not understand that that was a possibility. And I also told him, listen, we could go to trial and a jury could come back with more than what the defense is offering. I said, in that instance, what will happen, that means that you will have bought yourself an appeal. Well, I will share with you that after further extensive discussions with my client, he finally recognized that it was in his best interest to accept the defense's offer. And although he wanted desperately to try and go to a verdict and take a verdict and let the jury make a decision about whether or not he was correct, and if so, how much compensation to give to him as a result of his significant injuries he suffered, he finally recognized that this particular offer was clearly in his best interest. So why do I share this quick information with you? I share it with you to give you an insight and an understanding about some of the things that go on in the lawsuit process, especially when you're considering bringing a case for an accident matter, or a medical malpractice matter, or even a wrongful death matter. You know, I realize you're watching this because you probably have questions or concerns of your own as you're contemplating bringing a lawsuit. Well, if your matter happened here in the state of New York and you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, I do this every single day and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's quick video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.